Hey everybody, this is Larry. This is me trying to do this April 16 daily challenge. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, join me on Discord, let me know what you think about today's farm. And it's a 1639 number of ways to form a target string given a dictionary. It is a hard one, so we'll see how it goes. I actually totally forgot about today's daily problem until just now. Which is right about going to sleep because I did the contest when I got home. So yeah. So anyway, it's very hot in here. I have to fix the AC or something, or get a new one, or whatever it is. So yeah. I promise you, I won't move too much, so you won't get to see too much of Larry. But but that's it. Yeah. It's very hot. Is my point. Do some dancing. No, okay. Let's actually focus on today's poem. Click on this, I guess. Alright, today's poem is number of ways to form target string given a dictionary. So okay, so you give them a string list of strings, name length. So you have list of strings that are the same length words and a target string. Your task is to form the target using the words under the following rules. Target should be formed from left to right. Okay, so ABA. To form the if character. Oh man, there's so much reading. Wish I did this earlier. I'm so tired. I need sleep. Okay. Yeah, so you could choose the cave character of the Jave string. To form the if character of target, you can choose. Once you choose the character, you can no longer use the X character of. Say what? Alright, let me take a look at the example. This is. Okay, so ACCA, BBBB, CACA. There are 6 ways to form a target. ABA, BA, BA, ABA. Okay, maybe I see it. Alright, first is mod. Let's not forget mod before I forget. Mod song. Okay, so basically you keep track of an index. Okay, so you basically use a thing that's right. Okay, once you use the cave character of the Jave string, you can no longer use the X index. Okay, so you can't use anything to the left of that, but you can use the other ones, right? Okay, okay. So A B B B A B A A B. You could do this B, this A, and then this B. Okay. We could so. Okay, I see. Okay. Okay, so basically for this one, for each character, we just kind of figure out what index to use, and then that's pretty much it, really, right? And how many ways there to use it from that index, right? So basically, and the first thing I do, of course, is to double check the size of the input. This allows me to kind of get allow me to kind of calculate my complexity before I actually code it. And for me, my idea is going to be something like, n times t or something like this. One for the index that goes through words, and then another one for target. Yeah. So that's going to be W times T or N times T or something like this. And given that they're both 1,000, a million will be fast enough. Though, to be honest, Python is always a little bit of a mess. I cheated a little bit by looking at that just to see if I have to make adjustments. But it should be okay. If not, we'll figure it out. But yeah, so basically, let's say we have something count or something like this. We have W index for word index, and then T index, right, for the target. And actually, let's put T index first, right? And then basically you have, let's say T is equal to length of target, W is length of words. We don't care, well, we care about length of words, but maybe L is equal to length of words sub 0 or something like this. And here I'm double checking that I have at least one word, so then, Otherwise, then now, if t index is equal to t, then we return 1. Yay, we calculated everything, everything's done. So we have one way to do this. Otherwise, we do something like how many ways. So ways is equal to 0. So the number of ways is equal to the count of t index plus 1 and w index plus 1, right? Times something like c of the count. Okay, count is a terrible name, but let's just say some function that counts as the number of unindexed of character targets of t index, right? Something like this. I'll write it out and be a little bit clearer later, but that's basically the idea that I'm thinking with, right? This is basically saying, okay, we use, another way of saying this is that we use w index and move on. And then the other thing we can do is we want to try to use another index, right? So ways could be count of t index and then we w index plus 1, right? So then we make no progress, but we move our if you want to consider it our two fingers, we use the w index to plus 1, and then this doesn't, that's pretty much it. Yeah, I'm trying to think whether I'm double counting here. That's basically the idea that I'm trying to make sure that I don't. But I think this should be okay. So then you return ways, and that's pretty much the idea. Here we want to count from 0, 0, and of course here we want to do some modding. But the first thing is, okay, what is this function, right? Basically, we can pre-calculate this. F is equal to, in the w index, how many times does target of t index appear, right? And we basically, it's just, another way of saying this is that, like, if there's 3 B's on the first index, then it could be any one of those 3, right? So that's why we multiply. And here we can just pre-calculate, right? So let's just say f is equal to 0 times the length of the L, or times 26 for in L, right? L plus 1 maybe, just to be safe. And then here now for word in words, for index C in enumerate word, f of index of C increment by 1, right? Of course, C is a character, so we'll just say x, and x is equal to this minus order of A, right? This just converts it to 0 to 26 or 25, I think. Yeah, and then now we can just do this, and then just say this, right? Except for this is also a character, so let's just do this. Maybe, yeah. Let's run it real quick. It might run out, but do I have an infinite loop somewhere? Oh no. Oh, I forgot to convert this to a number. If this is too slow, we might just like pre-calculate that as well, right? Oh, do I not have enough base case? I don't have enough base case, so if when index is equal to L, then we return 0, because that means that we ran out of count, and therefore there's no way to count it. So this looks pretty good. Of course, the other thing that I would say is that you have to cache this, right? So t index can go from 0 to t, and w index can go from 0 to w. Or is that true? No, from 0 to L. So let's just set up same dynamic programming problem that thing that we have many times before. I don't think we need the +1, but I'm too tired to think right now. Sorry, friends. And then we just, work our magic of if has cache of t index, win index, then return cache of t index, win index. One thing to know is that you can actually save some space if you really care for, because notice that this is like a triangle matrix, if you want to call it that, right? Only things under or whatever the triangle will be filled, but you know, it's not really a big deal, to be honest. Maybe it is because it's Leetcode, but yeah. Let's give it a submit. Hopefully I could go to sleep. And yes, oh, special day, I suppose. Yeah, like I said, there's so total number of distinct inputs is going to be t times l, right? That's just from these two. Each input takes all of one time. We do constant number of things. We only do this twice, right? So total time is going to be all of t times l. And space is the same for the same reason. I'm too lazy to type it out. But yeah, here you can see, let me make this smaller. Here you can see the top, here you can see the bottom, and there we go. Dynamic programming, remember the mods. And yeah, this one's a little bit quick. I'm a little bit tired. It is in the middle of the night. I need my baby sleep, so I'll see you later. Stay good, stay healthy, to good mental health. I'll see y'all later and take care. Bye-bye.